Good evening. We start here tonight with the BRICS Business Summit set to take place in Johannesburg in 2 weeks' time. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan toured parts of China to look at tourism gems and examples of the unique economic developments in that country. The Chinese government took the South African media delegation to the Shanghai Stock Exchange and a visit to the China Securities Museum. The SSE is one of the 3 stock exchanges operating independently in mainland China, the others being the Beijing and the Shenzhen Stock Exchanges. But Shanghai is said to be the biggest stock exchange in Asia. Let's take a look inside there.
Shanghai is the financial hub of mainland China and was the first Chinese city to start stock trading in the 1860s. This was just before China embarked on economic reform, which ultimately allowed for the venture into open markets and the private ownership of businesses.
After the decisions were made, the Shanghai market could formally embrace the companies to come here and issue stocks. So this stock certificate showed you Felo Acoustics was actually among the very first 8 stocks that were issued on the Shanghai market around the beginning of 1980s.
The certificate for the Felo Acoustic stock, then valued at 50 yen, was presented by the former Chinese leader Deng Xiaoping to the former chairman of the New York Stock Exchange, John Pellin, in November 1986. The gift symbolized China's economic reform and opening up. The Shanghai Stock Exchange was officially established in 1990 at the Peacock Hall of the Astor House Hotel. Today, the hotel is memorialized as the China Securities Museum, presenting artifacts from the country's relatively short market history, including this gift from home. In 1997, the SSE moved to its own building in the Pudong area. This just as several architectural marvels began sprouting around the neighborhood. But today, with advanced technology, the days of shouting across trade floors are merely a memory. This used to be a trading hall. It could house at least 1,000 traders. But in the 2020s, now that everything is done online, it's changed, and that is a platform for ceremonies when companies are listed. The Shanghai Stock Exchange is still not entirely open to foreign investment. Despite this and its relative youth, it remains the world's 3rd largest stock market by market share alone, and open for a tour via group bookings. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Karinda Jagmohan in Shanghai, China.